Today I'm going to do the swatch of the Graphitint Pan set. So these are graphite watercolors, and also I have here Graphitint 12 pencils, graphite pencils, and these are colored graphite pencils, which you can also use with water, so they are water soluble. So I have a 12 set of both of them. And additionally, I bought one more color because I wanted to have it, but now I'm not sure. When I look at these colors, they seem to be different than the ones that are in the watercolor set, which is, I think, strange because I thought they will be the same. But maybe I'm imagining some stuff, so I will be swatching both of them to check that out. And as I said, I have bought additional one, and that is the ocean blue number 7. And maybe this is also something that I will try out because I have only bought one. Also to try it, it's Derwent tinted charcoal. So this is a charcoal and this is a graphite, and this is the mountain blue. If I remember right, this one has the highest light fast ratings. I will have to check that out, but I think I bought the one with the highest. In this set there are 2 of the pencils which have low light fast ratings. One was the aubergine 03, and I think the next one was port, if I remember right, and they have light fastness only of 3 and 4 and out of 8, and yeah, that is a poor light fastness. But the other ones should be fine. I'm not sure about the pens. I will have to check that out, but on the Derwent website you can find information about the light fastness. So let's just see. I did not even use these ones till now. I've bought them, I am not gonna say 1 year ago, but almost. So this is the small set. I also have a metallic pen set. It's also in the same case. You get like a small brush. There is still the plastic here. Yeah, it is visible that I did not use them because they are still new. I did try these ones out. Oh, there is something else. Maybe I should swatch with these ones. I have those big Graphitint blocks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a swatch of those ones as well. Yes, I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna get them. So I'm back here again. So I have also this set. This is a Derwent XL graphite in a big chunky block. So they look like this. So these are the 3 different ways that you can buy colored graphite by Derwent. So you have the watercolors, you have like watercolor pencils, and you have also these big blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna swatch all of them and see if the colors match or not. I have already done a painting using these ones as well as a couple of these ones. I will link it into the description if you want to check that out. As you saw, I still did not try these ones, so maybe I will be trying these today, but let's see how the swatching will go. So yeah, let's start with the swatching and enjoy it. So here is the finished swatch, and first I have to give a small warning, just so you know. With the XL graphite, when you are using it dry, just be careful not to put your hands on it like what I just did. It's like you see here. I think I was writing, yes, I was writing these names, so I've put my hand down, and yep, you can see what happens. So this is the part of the graphite which I did not dissolve with water. Of course, the one which you dissolve with water, maybe, yeah, there is a little bit even here coming off. So not so much as here, because here you have a dust. But yeah, actually, yep, it's also coming from off from there. Let's see here. No, yeah, it's also coming off a little bit here. That is also coming off from the Graphitint watercolor. And from the pencils, no, I do not see. Yeah, maybe it comes off a little bit, but not too much. So XL graphite definitely stains, the color comes off, so you have to be careful about that, not to smudge it. Graphitint watercolor, a little bit if you press really hard, and the pencils also a little bit, but I think if you use them without water, it will be a little bit more. So what I found interesting is that if you are interested in light fastness, for example, the Graphitint watercolor has higher light fastness information than the Graphitint pencils. Like the port, here it has 5 and here only 4, and aubergine, here it has 6 and here only 3. 3 is really little, so the light fastness goes up to 8. So yeah, if you're going to sell your work, I don't know, I would probably not use anything under 5, maybe not even 5. In this case, I would just use, yeah, I would just use the Graphitint watercolor because I have it in the same color than this. But if you are just coloring and you do not want to sell that work, then really it's not important. There are actually a couple of more really nice colors from the Graphitint pencils, but they also have low light fastness. I will think about it if I want to buy them, but then I, as I said, have to be careful which ones I'm using when. And for the XL graphite, it is actually really nice that if you look at it, all of them have the highest light fast ratings, which is really nice. The tinted charcoal which I bought, I think this will be a nice accent if you, for your graphite drawings, so in black and white, if you use then some charcoals just for some highlights somewhere in the drawing. And I'm probably not going to buy the whole set of the tinted charcoal because they have low light fastness. I think more than half of the pencils have low light fastness, so I would here definitely, I'm not gonna buy the set. Maybe I will buy a couple of more, like single ones. And yeah, I really love the Graphitint watercolor. These colors are like nice and muted, but yeah, they are nice. What I found a little bit strange is that I'm not sure if it is translating to onto the camera, but for example, these two colors should be the same. These two colors are, like, for me, completely different thing. Also, which one was it? This russet here, it's actually more like orangey, and this is more like the direction of the greenish olive something. So not like it was like this one here. The other ones, yeah, more or less I could say they fit, but they are much more intensive on this swatch. And you can see here I still have some, I will have to clean that up. because it is going everywhere. So you, as I said, you have to be careful there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I will do a drawing another day. If you are interested in the XL graphite, you can check my other video where I already used these ones and the Graphitint pencils. So these are the only ones I did not use. So yeah, one more thing, I mean, the tinted charcoal is not really how to say it, they do not call it water soluble, but I mean charcoal is soluble. So let's just see what will happen if we use a little bit of water. Yeah, you can move the pigment a little bit around if that is something that you are interested about. Of course, you are not like able to dissolve it like watercolor pencils or even Graphitint pencils, but you can just move the pigment a little bit around if that is something that you are interested about. And one more thing about the XL graphite is that you can of course put the graphite down and then use the water to dissolve it. In that case, you will not really be able to dissolve everything. But if you use your brush and pick up the color, so the graphite from the block, then you get like really, then you can get nice transition and even much deeper color. And of course, if you are using them like this, just so you know, your hands are going to get dirty for sure. So in that case, just be careful not to touch anything else on the paper because you will ruin your drawing. But it can be nice to give some nice touches, finishing touches to your painting. And some of them, I would say either they take up the water like really fast, because I did put the same amount of water here, but I think it was on this one where the water was actually remained on the top, while with the other ones I had to take even more water because it just disappeared. I was like mixing the color and the water already, it was even either, I think it was just taken in by the block. Yeah, but these are, they are nice blocks. As you can see, I have been using them already, but I think they will last me for the whole lifetime. I mean, probably the way I am using them, they will last long. Yeah, okay guys, so thank you for watching. Hope you had fun and see you next time. Bye.